Do you want to sit with Mommy? No, you're just gonna hide down there? Hi, and welcome to Homeschool-ology. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. I've got a middle schooler all the way down to a preschooler. You can come say hi. Can you say hi to the camera? Look up there and say hi.
That's the camera.
That's the camera. Are you talking to the people on YouTube?
That's camera.
Oh yeah?
It's that camera.
That's the camera. Can you say camera?
That's the shoes.
Can you wave to the camera?
No, it's the camera.
Huh? Alright, we're gonna talk to them about your school for next year. Are you excited for school?
No.
No! It's gonna be so fun! So today's video I'm going to be talking about planning for the year for a preschool level. So this is one of my preschoolers. My other preschooler is going to be my 5-year-old son. And I'm going to talk to you today. I've already talked to you about planning for like older kiddos for grade school and up. Because the structure is slightly different and I didn't want to make that video like crazy long, I decided to split out my preschool lesson for you, my preschool planning for you into a separate video. So preschool is slightly different because preschoolers are unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. So, what, baby?
My house broken.
Your house broken?
Yes.
Yeah, did it fall down?
Yes, no, this is my house.
Oh no! Do we need to build a new house?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll tell Daddy, okay?
A playground.
A new playground?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll tell Daddy. Okay? So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Before we go any further, don't forget to head on down and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. You want to hit that notification bell so you can see how this... Baby girl, if you're going to be here, you got to be quiet, okay?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So you're going to want to hit that notification bell so you can see how this is implemented throughout the year. So, just to recap from my last video, which I will put a link right here for you guys if you want to go back and watch that. First thing you want to do is decide how long you're going to homeschool for. Are you going to do year-round homeschooling, take lots of breaks? Are you going to do like 6 weeks on, 1 week off? Are you going to do, like follow a more traditional school schedule starting in August, ending in May? What are you going to do? How does your year going to look? Then you want to decide how many lessons you want to do per week. Sorry, that is a crazy dinosaur toy. So, but anyways, you're going to want to decide how many lessons you want to do per week. How many days per week are you going to want to do school? For this preschool level, I am going to do 4 days a week, because I want, my main goal this year is to teach my 2 youngest, like, the schedule of this is when we do homeschool time, this is when we do schoolwork, this is when we are playing, this is when, this is when we wake up, this is when we have lunch. We're trying to work on like literally just learning this schedule. If they learn their things like letters and colors and shapes and things like that, in addition, that's great. But my main goal for the year is that they're just learning this is when we do school and this is, we have to learn to pay attention and things like that. So we're just working on like getting ready for official schooling, official homeschooling, which is what preschool is, right? So my main goal is just, for them. So I want to do 4 days a week because I want them to understand that we do school 4 days a week, you know, like we really do school. I've talked about this in my last video and before, like we do school really 5 days a week. I used to do a 4-day-a-week schedule. It does work. It is great, but I've just found that for us as our family, having 5 days just works better because I plan out 4 days worth of stuff. We do it over 5 days. If we miss a day, we're still good. Like we still are able to finish all the things we want to finish. So, but they're going to be doing 4 days a week because we are going to have co-ops on Monday, and I'm not going to make them do anything in addition to that co-op. My youngest will just be in the nursery, but my 5-year-old will actually be able to take some classes in that co-op. So I don't want to overload them. That's enough for a preschool day. So they're going to do the other 4 days a week. They're going to have lessons. This year I have chosen, I have curriculum choices videos all on my channel. I'll link a couple down below, but I have chosen to do Quill from Brave Writer. That's my oven going off. I'll be back in just a second. So like I was saying, so this year I will be doing, I've chosen to do Quill from Brave Writer and Blossom and Root Early Years. I'm going to be kind of using them together. I'm going to be using the entirety of the Quill and then bits and pieces from the Blossom and Root. I wanted to give Blossom and Root a fair trial because I've heard such good things about them, but I'm trying to decide if it's like too loosey-goosey for me. Like I like to do my own thing, and I tend to do that a lot, but I also like to have the option of having somebody tell me what to do when, so I can follow that if I want to. So I'm gonna give it a fair shot though. I want to see. It sounds amazing. Everything sounds wonderful, so I want to see. So those are the two curriculum I'm going to be using. And so I've decided how I'm going to fit those into our week is I'm going to do Quill 3 days a week and Blossom and Root kind of 1 day a week, but like there's things like artist of the week and music of the week and things like that that will kind of just sprinkle in throughout the week, so all 4 days. So I have my list here, and I'm sorry this camera does not like to focus, but you can see that reading, writing, and arithmetic, the 3 R's, are going to be, which is crazy because only one of them starts with a R. Where did that saying even come from? But anyways, so those are going to be from my Quill, and then we're going to be doing music study, art study, and then science. Oh, I forgot. Science, we are doing Real Science Odyssey for my older two. I'm doing level 1 with my 3rd grader and level 2 with my 7th grader. I'm kind of combining them, so we're doing them kind of together, and I'm going to include the little ones in that as much as I can, as much as they'll participate. They're not going to be doing, like, they're not going to be doing the worksheets and things like that. They're going to be, you know, more so doing the activities and the labs and things like that, but they're going to be involved in science. So I put that on here. It's going to be 2 days a week. And then the art study and music study, I've said 1 day per week, but really what I mean is like we're gonna introduce that 1 day a week, and then you know, we'll revisit, but we're gonna do the activities that go along with it on that 1 day a week. So I have created a little flow chart here for us, which I did. This is kind of what I've been doing for my older kiddos, which I talked about in my last video. But Mondays, you can see we only have co-op on there because that's enough for them. Tuesdays, we're going to be doing Quill. Wednesdays, we're going to be doing Quill. Thursdays, Wednesdays, we're going to be doing art, music, and science. And then Thursdays and Fridays we're going to be doing Quill, and then on Fridays they might also join us for science. So the science is like, you know, when they want to join us, they will. And then down here I've put sensory bin of the week because that is something that I'm going to be having for them. Each week is a different themed sensory bin because my kiddos just frankly love that. So what and Blossom and Root has like different different themes for the week, and so I'm going to follow that Blossom and Root suggestion. And then there is typically Blossom and Root typically has like a book to read, which we're going to do on that Wednesday, and that will go along with like the sensory bin. So that is kind of like my structure and what we're gonna do for each week. I have a document here that shows, like, I went through the quill and decided what we're gonna do each day. So I'm just gonna, I'll read you just an example. So like week 1, day 1, we're gonna be doing a the reading activity with 2 books. For writing, it's not like writing, like we're gonna have, we're just going to make lines and circles and doodles and things. We're just getting them used to using the pencil properly. And then for math, we're going to do some counting bears and blocks and things like that. Day 2, we are going to revisit our 2 books that we did on day 1 and add a 3rd book in. And then we are going to do the writing assignment again using different materials this time. And then for the math, we're going to be doing using Play-Doh to create shapes. And then on the 3rd day, we are going to be doing all of our books again, add another if they want to. 4 books might be a lot, so we'll see. And then we are going to do the writing activity with paint this time, and then our math will be the counting bears again. And then so it just kind of follows along that structure. At the time that I'm filming this, I've asked Brave Writer if they're comfortable with me sharing this document with you. If they are, I will share it with you. And so basically that is going to be our days. When we do the Blossom and Root, we're going to talk about our art piece for the week, do some kind of activity with the art piece that is laid out on the Blossom and Root. We're going to listen to our classical music while we are doing that art piece. I will bring out the sensory bin. We'll read the book that Blossom and Root recommends for that week, and that will be like our Blossom and Root day. And yeah. So that's basically kind of like what our days are going to be like. They're going to be short and sweet. You're, a preschooler, you've only got a certain amount of attention span, and then they'll have the sensory bin to play with, and while they are, either listening to me read or do things like that, keeping their hands busy is vital for the preschool age. It works well with all age levels, but it is vital for this preschool age. Their hands need to be busy. They need to be doing something if they're going to be sitting and listening to you. They cannot just sit still. I mean, you should work on that skill. You should be working towards that, having them, that's what circle time is for in preschool, working towards being able to sit still and listen. But you're at home, you have the benefit. Keep those hands busy. Trust me, it will help you so much in the long run. But the flow just really kind of helps keep you on track without having a lot of headache. You're not going to get frustrated if something doesn't get done on time, or I'm sorry, with a preschooler saying you're going to do something from 9 to 9:15, that ain't happening. It just ain't. It just is not going to happen. So don't do that to yourself. You can give a loose structure, like we do school from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. or however long you want to schedule it for, so that if you are a schedule person, that's kind of like the schedule that you will follow. But don't try to time it out, because you are just setting yourself up for failure, and nobody wants that. So if you have any questions about anything I've talked today, or any questions about planning for a year in general, please head on down to the comments and comment there. Or don't forget, you can find me over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology, and you can DM me there or chat with me over there. I think that's all I'm going to share with you guys today. I need to take a break from filming. We're starting to have meltdowns as it is near lunchtime. So I am going to say goodbye to you, and I hope you will come back and chat with me again soon. And that is all I have for you today. Bye.
That's not Daddy. It's a dog.
It's a dog?
Yes.
Where's the dog?
Right here.
There she is. Okay.
Daddy, over
Can you
here.
go play for a little while now?
No.
No? All right. Well, you got to be quiet, okay? Mommy's talking to YouTube. Okay?